Hi guys, so you may be following this in order of the lessons, or you may be just jumping around. Either way, that's great. If you're following this in the order of the lessons, you'll find that the last one we did, we took a product template and we took some content that was going to be on all the products and we put it into the template so that we didn't have to write it continually into each product. So let's take a quick look at that. So let's go to our site. So this is our sample site. And if we looked at our sample product here, we basically took this shipping information at the bottom and we put it into the template so that when we create a new product, this is automatically going to go there. And I can demonstrate that by showing you, let me go to my products here. I can show you the sample data here that we did. So you'll be able to see in the product description here that there's no reference to any of that. But if we actually look at it on the website, it does have that in there because it's part of the template. And you can see here that the template we're using is called product template. So how do we, so that worked and that made absolute sense because at the time when we were writing this, that we started with the assumption that this green bean website, just green beans, was only going to sell green bean coffee. I'm going to change that scenario today and say, okay, we've decided that we actually want to sell some gift items that go around it, such as mugs, etc. So let's just go back to the home page, and I'm going to just basically, I've got an import file, so I'm going to make those products. I'm going to import them. That's going to be in my download, and there should be a file called mugs, and we should be able to just upload that. It's going to take a few minutes, but basically within a couple of minutes, there's going to be a dozen or so mug products. Some of them will be out of stock. They're going to pop in there. Okay, so the problem is that when we've got these, and we've probably already got a few by now, let's just refresh that page. There we go. So let's have a look at these. Well, let's have a look at one that was unavailable. So let's have one that's got inventory in it. There you go. So this one's got some inventory in it. It's got pictures, all the rest of it. Looks great, but let's view it. It's got this just green bean shipping rates in here, and we talk about a pound of beans, 2 pounds of beans, 3 pounds of beans, which doesn't really make any sense for this particular product. Okay, so how are we going to get around that? So let's go and let's make basically for this particular site, because we've got two distinct products. We've got the green beans, which are the bulk of our products, and then we've got gift items. All we really want to do is either change the language here or just fundamentally remove this and put a message in there that says shipping rates will be confirmed at the time of checkout. Okay, so let's just go and have a look at our code. Let's go back to our online store here, into our theme, just green beans theme, and let's go, it's the turbo theme by Out of the Sandbox, and let's go into the edit mode. Okay, so in the edit mode, this is the product template that we're using, and if we go up here, you see the product here. So what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to create a new template, and I'm basically going to copy all of this template out of product.template because that's the original template. I'm going to add a new one here. I'm going to create a template for a product. There you go. And we'll call it gifts. Okay. So this is a template that we're going to use. And they've got, as you can see, it's been called product.gifts.liquid. I'm going to just change a bit of this so that we know. I'm going to just put a dash gifts on the end, and I'm going to say include everything from from a new section that we're going to create called product template gifts. I'm going to save that. I'm going to go down to my templates. I've got a product template here already open. This is in my sections here. It's called product.template, and we're going to make, and we're going to start by just copying all of this. Copy the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to copy that. And now we're going to make a new section. Add a new section. And we want to call it product-template-gifts. Create section. It's going to put a little bit of stuff in there, but we're just going to copy all of that and go paste. And that's basically duplicated the original, right? And just so that we know that it's different, I'm going to find my table here and I'm going to remove this table completely. Delete. And I'm going to put a message in here that says your shipping is based on weight and will be available to view in your shopping cart. Okay, click save. So now let's have a look at this. So on this beaker, obviously at the moment it's still using the original template. So what we want to do is we want to go to that product. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Taking a minute. Okay, let's find it. It's this pair, this mango, that we're going to use as our sample. And obviously I'm going to have to do this to all of these gift items. But basically I'm going to change this now to product dog gifts. So I'm telling it to use a different template. Okay, so let's go back to my pair of beakers here. Click F5 and this table with the order weights on should disappear. There you go. And it now says, I could have put another table in there or some other fancy content, but the bottom line is that it's now using a different template. If I go back to my beans, you can see it's still using the original bean template with the shipping weights in it. Okay, why is that useful? It's particularly useful if you've got a website that's got multiple types of products that require different sort of setups on the product page. Okay, and when we start talking about templates, remember templates are also available for blog posts. They're available for collections and pages. So yeah, this is the same principle applies in terms of the layout of those things. Okay, so that's how we make multiple templates. And so let me just do a quick revision of it. So basically we took the product template, we copied it, we duplicated it, created a new one called product.gifts.liquid. Because it's got product in the front of it, it's going to appear in the drop down on the product over here, which it did once it was created. And because it refers to a section, we had to recreate that section. So first of all, we created this, we modified it so that it's referring to a new section, which we hadn't created at the time. Then we took the product template here, we copied all of this, and then we made a new section, which we dropped all of that code into, and then we could edit away at it. Okay, and so now that it's referring to different things. And to take that just a quick step further, if I go into my online store here, themes, customize, because these are now two separate templates, okay, if I go to my sample product page, which is my coffee here, I've got my product settings here, right? So for example, let's just show something here, something that's going to be obvious. I could put show SKU. Right, so the SKU should appear somewhere on here when it's refreshed. There you go, the SKU is shown up there. Let me just save that for a minute. Now, because I'm not on the mug page, and actually I haven't built the mugs into the navigation yet, so I have no real way of getting to them from here. But if I was looking at if I'd built the mugs into the navigation and I clicked to a mug page, I'd have a different set because it's a different template. I'd be editing products.gifs. So let's just prove that that works by going to my my mug. Let's go here. Let's go to products. Let's load that mug up again. Well, actually, let's just very quickly, let's just demonstrate this properly. Make a collection called mugs, create new collection. Just so I can show you this properly. Mugs, I'm going to create a product tag, product title contains mug or mugs, will be plural. Either way, it should be fine. Let's just make sure that's got products in it. It does. Okay, hopefully it's got the product. It doesn't look like it's got the mango product in there. Product title contain. Why isn't that showing the other one? Okay, well, I can do it with any of these round. I can do the round mugs here. So we've got that saved. We've now got a collection. Let's go to the online store navigation. Let's add into the main menu mugs, add and save. Okay, now let's just go back to my products. Let's type a mug. Yes, these are cups. They don't have. Well, let's just go into the collection here and add the term cup. Any condition. Cup. Save. Okay, so now let's go back to our website here. And there you go. We've got mugs. Okay, so, and the one that we edited, I think, was this round mango one. We put that onto the new template. So let's have a look at this. If we go into here, there is no SKU code, because when we go into the back of it, I've lost it, but let's bring it back up again through online store, customize. You're going to be able to see that the settings related to the one template do not. So we've got two different product types here. We've got sample product page here. And if I look at the product here, I've put into it show SKU. Okay. If I go here now to navigate through here, let's go to my mugs. And let's go down to that mango one, which is using the new template. And I can tell it's using the new template because of this data here. If I go to product here, now we've got a completely different, we can set, you can see it does not have show SKU because it's using the different gift. It's using the products.gift template. So I'm going to just put into here show vendor instead. And it's going to put Encantada there. So we can now see that we've got two completely different set of templates in play here. We've got the one that has the show vendor, and then we've got the one that has the show SKU. Okay, so we've got two templates, and we're able to affect them differently, not only in the code itself, in editing the template, but also in setting up the theme through customization.